Hi everyone! This is my video for the top 5 middle grade books for your preteens. So number 1 in my top 5 is the Del Toro Quest series by Emily Rada. I picked these up when I was in 6th grade, and at that point I was not reading that much until I saw this first book cover, and I was very much intrigued. So I really love the main characters in these series. Her world building, her character development, her description, and very simple but very clear that I was hooked from the first page. There is a light kissing and, a few hugs. It's not bad. I think that's pretty normal for middle grade books nowadays. My second pick is The Song of the Lioness by Tamora Pierce. These are 4 books in one series, and this is about Alana. Probably pronouncing that wrong. I call her Alana. It might be Elena. But I came up with Alana when I was in 7th grade, so it's going to be Alana. Sorry, Tamora Pierce, if I'm pronouncing your characters all wrong. Anyway, this is about a female warrior and her journey of training and dealing with sexism. I loved it because there is a strong female character, as I said. She has her flaws, but with Alana, you definitely can relate to her and you connect with her on more than just, oh, she's really cool. As a preteen, I loved the series. I loved the richness of the writing, and I was very much connected with the main character and even other side characters. I recommend pretty much all of Tamora Pierce's novels because they're all middle grade and she's just an amazing writer. I'm biased though. My third pick is a bit of a mouthful, so I'm going to read it again because I don't think I memorized it. The Chronicles of the Imaginarium Geographica. That's a lot. Sorry. By James A. Owen. There's actually 7 books in this series, and they just kept getting bigger and bigger, so I'm just going to show you the first book, which is The First Dragon. This is an amazing story about famous writers going on a quest and adventures in made-up worlds that connect with the real world. I don't want to give too much away because then it pretty much spoils the whole series, and I know people don't like spoilers. And I love James A. Owen. He has an amazing imagination and his writing is pretty amazing, and you get to connect with famous writers that are in here on more than a level of, oh, they're famous writers that have passed away. They're actually main characters in here and side characters, and it feels like you know them. That's how good his writing is. My fourth pick is Howls Moving Castle series by Diane Jones. I think everyone knows Howls Moving Castle because it is a famous motion picture anime. Howls Moving Castle and Castle in the Air and House of Many Ways. Great trilogy for your middle grade preteen. And the storyline is about love, but it's also about overcoming great obstacles. And the love story is not gushy or graphic or anything like that. And Hal and Sophie are in all 3, though they just make a few appearances and are kind of side characters in the last 2 books. Finally, my number 5 series pick is The Royal Diaries from Scholastic. I read these when I was in middle school as well. Each book is about a different princess, and it's in diary form. I thought this series was fascinating because There are a lot of well-known princesses, and there's also princesses that you've never heard of before. They've just been swept under the rug. So if your child is into princesses and or diary form books, I would suggest this series. Though if you don't want your child to be reading a lot of romance, then maybe look into the book first yourselves and decide from there. But it's not anything graphic. I know that parents don't necessarily want their middle schoolers to be reading about romance and marriage and falling in love, which I totally understand. So that is why the Royal Diaries are number 5. However, the writing is great and the stories are very creative in their writing style and the way that they portray these princesses. So thank you for watching this video. If you want to follow me on any of my social medias or look into my Amazon Kindle book, the links are down in the description box. Thank you.